You're now listening to the Something Good Podcast Network. Please press any key to continue.
Welcome everybody to this week's episode of the Couch Brotatos pre-game pre-show, brought to you by Dustin.
Yeah, fuck it.
We've been wanting a sponsor, and screw it, now we've got one. Today we're going to be trying the Ole Smoky Tennessee moonshine sour raspberry. As we've both affectionately said a few times, one of the most natural of flavors.
Not even pops a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It smells like booze. And gin.
Cheers.
It tastes like candy.
Yeah.
A lot like candy.
Wow. I'm liking that.
Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom.
I shook mine. I was getting that flavor the whole time. This was definitely good though.
Tastes like Ciroc.
What's been your experience with moonshines?
Dangerous. They do give you a breathe out taste.
Mm-hmm.
I was unfortunately had a pear moonshine once. And it was in a jar.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was in a garage for about 2 years. I'm pretty sure it could strip barnacles off boats. I think it was boat cleaner. But I burped out the taste of pears for like a day.
Oh,
it was rough.
Can you eat pears now?
Yeah. Not pussy.
I am under no disillusion. I'm aware this is not actual moonshine, okay? It's not shine if you can buy it in a store. I understand that. This is the first video of us doing the shines. I don't want to hear shit about that.
And if you look right here, where the M is, that's where Cap's from.
Have I told you my moonshine story about drinking at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon? So, I was hanging out with Davey Dirt.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Davey Dirt. I was working at a restaurant at the time, and we had just gotten a new kitchen manager, and he did not like me at all. He wanted to find any reason at all just to X me. In stark comparison to the old kitchen manager, who was just like, I want you on...
Oh no. What you doing?
I am fucking up my set. Unlike the other kitchen manager, who was just like, I want you on every shift I can. Anyway, this guy cuts me way early. And Davey Dirt only lived maybe a few blocks from where I was working at the time. So I call him up and I'm like, hey, you want to hang out? He's like, yeah, dude, I'm at the pool. Come hang out. Go down there, knock back a couple beers. And then about maybe 30 minutes later, he digs on in his igloo ice chest, and pulls out a thing of tequila. And we're like, fuck it. We turn that up, take a few shots, and
I'm unemployed, fuck it.
a few minutes, a little while passes. Digs back in there and pulls out a bottle of shine. And it was great.
Ooh.
Open it up, and it was like maybe... Actually,
was it clear?
Barely. It had a slight hue to it from how long that fruit had been sitting in there.
Oh, fruit was in it?
Yes.
Oh, that's a brandy.
Yeah, the grape was in it. The grapes were in the bottom.
That's a brandy. Yeah.
So,
that'll knock you out.
in comparison, it was roughly about, like if this was the actual mason jar, it was about this full. Motherfucker reaches his fingers in there, scoops out one of the grapes, and brings it up to me. And of course, my fucking 18-year-old ass is like exactly what you said. Fuck it, I might as well be unemployed. I take the thing, pop it. Take a nice good swig of this afterward.
Why not?
Within about an hour after that, I couldn't remember my fucking name. I am beyond shit-faced, and it's not even 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, you don't eat fruit in those things. I was lucky to hang out with a mutual acquaintance of ours, along with a couple other people playing poker all night, and they had a raspberry brandy filled to the bottom. And this wasn't a mason jar. This was a quart jar of homemade moonshine brandy. The liquor ran out, so they just started eating the fruit. And I was just like, at the end of it, they were playing goldfish, I was playing poker. But yeah, so like, this you know what, this would be good if you used to like dip a sucker in it and just leave it.
Oh yeah. Well, the PS to the story though, I realized what time it is, and the girl I was seeing at the time was living with me, and she sent me a text because I realized I should have been off work by now. And she's just like, "Are you on your way home?" Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Let me find my legs.
Basically. So I'm like, yeah, hold on. I'm like, Davey, bro, I gotta go, man. I'm sorry, I gotta go. So I'm getting up. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'm finding my way through the apartment complex. I get myself out the door, and I'm waiting on the bus. I get downtown, and everything's fine. But the bus from downtown to the one that would take me home was hitting every pothole it could.
Yeah.
I swear. They were playing Frogger, but like trying to hit every pothole possible.
You get the rumbles.
Each time, each bump.
Yep. It's trying to come out.
And finally, it did reach its epicenter, and it was at a stretch of road that didn't have a lot of bus stops. And in Charlotte, unlike I've realized this, in Myrtle Beach, it don't matter where the fuck you are on the bus. You pull that cord, they slow down. No, that's not the way this works in Charlotte, North Carolina. In Charlotte, North Carolina, these motherfuckers are not stopping unless they're at a stop.
Yeah.
If it's in between, sorry, we're not stopping. We hit that one bump that was too far, and I felt it at the back of my throat. I am yanking on this cord for them to make it stop, nothing. Finally, I'm yelling at the guy. I'm like, please stop the bus, please stop the bus. He's like, wow. I'm like, stop the bus. By this point, I'm standing up, and it's doing like the...
Yeah.
So finally, he stops, and I open up the side door. Door shuts, I sit down, go about 3 more stops, I'm home. I'm stumbling in the door, unlock it. Girl's sitting there at the computer, like wrapped up in her fucking like towel sheet. Thank you. Well, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word blanket.
Because you've been drinking.
If I can't think of the word blanket after this much, there's a problem. But I stumble and she's like, "Hey, I made macaroni and cheese."
Just like, put it.
I clean myself off. I face plant in the fucking bed. Wake up the next day, I'm dehydrated as a motherfucker. I down a glass of water. Bro, by the time I fucking get to downtown, I can't even make it. It's like one of those instant things. I'm doing that wide step walk, just puking water. It's just, there's nothing else coming out. It's just water at this point.
I will say, you know you've been drinking.
Cheers, moonshine.
I will say, if you're doing pretty good drinking when you crave cold water. When your body naturally craves cold water, that means you fucked yourself up just enough.
Yep, and that's exactly what happened.
This is really good quality.
No, I really enjoy this. It's making me look forward to the rest of them.
Yeah, the candy taste, it's kind of a good thing on this one. I'm not a fan of the candy stuff. But that kind of goes into the Ghost energy drinks. They got a good candy taste.
That is true. Ghost, sponsor us. We have a man on the inside.
Yeah, you got a man on the inside.
We got a man on the inside.
At the GNC.
At the GNC, baby. Yeah. All right, well, this has been the Couch Brotatos pre-game pre-show. If you want to hear the rest of this episode, click on the episode description and tune in to the Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever the fuck. I mean, you can listen to it on the website. I don't give a shit, but tune in and enjoy.